All right, time for sports, big football news, and I guess if you're a Riders fan, like someone we know, that's not a bad deal.
You may like this one, Hudson, if you cheer for the Green Machine. Is the end of an era for the BC Lions. Slotback Geroy Simon is now a member of Rider Nation. Rather than accept a reduced role in 2013-2014 and a possible pay cut, the face of the Leos franchise opted for change.
I never thought that that I would be leaving the BC Lions in this capacity. This has been the toughest decision I've ever had to make in my professional life. And, you know, this is where my career really started.
Well, they are going to love the Superman pose in the end zone at Mosaic Stadium. Many thought that Simon would play out his career with the Leos. He spent 12 of his 14 years in the CFL with this club, helped the Lions to 2 Grey Cup championships, and this past season became the CFL's all-time leader in receiving yards. Simon says, no hard feelings, this is business.
Wally's like a dad to me. You know, he's given me an opportunity to be the player that I am.
Geroy Simon has been a big part of my success here, our success as a football club, and we wish him the best. But, you know, football, like sports, you know, goes on, and now for us, our next step is to find the next great Geroy Simon.
And maybe the next Geroy Simon is Justin Harper, the 28-year-old receiver, as part of the trade deal. The Lions also receive a third-round pick in the 2014 Canadian College Draft. At 37, Simon is in the twilight of his career, and his body is starting to show signs of wear. Geroy missed 5 games last season with the Leos due to hamstring problems, but that doesn't concern Riders coaching staff. They feel they just got a whole lot better.
As a football player, you're going to get injured. You know, it's not like we're asking him to take the whole load. We're asking him to help in the load. The one thing about Geroy is he's the ultimate professional, and he works and he trains to do that. The role that we'll have him doing, and I definitely know that he has it. You know, he'll come in to complement Weston, which is huge, and he'll be a big veteran leadership presence in the locker room. So I know he can do that till he's 50.
Well, the best quarterback to ever play in the Canadian Junior Football League is also moving out of the province. VI Raiders quarterback Jordan Yance has chosen to take his talents to the University of Manitoba, accepting a 2-year scholarship with the Bison.
I had, you know, UBC in the back door and a couple schools out east, but it really came down to Regina and Manitoba, and I was, you know, kind of narrowed it down to 2 different schools, and I figure, you know, in my position as being a quarterback, I felt that I had to make my mind up a little bit quicker, and you know, I felt Manitoba was a good fit for me.
Oh, it's nice to have options, and after breaking virtually every record that a quarterback can in the CJFL, Yance had plenty. He threw for more than 3,000 yards in his final season with the Raiders and 33 touchdowns. Over his junior football career, Yance threw for a record 121 touchdowns and is the league's all-time passing leader. He is likely to become the big man on the Manitoba campus in his rookie season. The Bison are without a starting quarterback.
You know, the job's there, so I don't want to go in there, you know, thinking that you know, it's my job and no one else's. I want to go in there and I want to compete and you know, earn my role, because you know, me going to that program, it's a whole new program, and I don't want to be stepping on anybody's toes. So I want to go in there and compete for the job and maybe, you know, maybe earn my role.
Good luck to Jordan Yance. Well, they blew another 2-goal lead, but you can chalk up win number 1 for the Vancouver Canucks. Alex Burrows and Zach Kassian provided the shootout goals, and Corey Schneider found his mojo in a 3-2 win over Calgary. The Canucks play their first road game tomorrow night in Anaheim, which happens to be the same night the Victoria Grizzlies can wrap up a playoff spot. There are still 15 games left on the schedule, but just a single point tomorrow versus Merritt will secure a postseason berth. The Grizzlies remarkably only have 9 regulation losses in 41 games, and 60 points is the highest total in the BCHL. With playoff seeding in the balance, though, this group isn't about to take their foot off the pedal.
You know, this crew would never do that. I mean, we have a good number of players, and we got a lot of depth, and you know, so you know, we'll be putting her down for the rest of the year, and try to get better every game. And certainly, we're trying to learn new parts about our game and trying to play against different types of teams. So we're working and we're tweaking and getting ready for that next stage. But you know, every period, every battle, every shift is what we're after.
Well, there's already an RBC Cup banner hanging in Bear Mountain Arena. Only that one says hosts. Winning the RBC is a reachable goal for the Grizz, so is a league scoring title. A 7-game point streak has Miles Fitzgerald 6 points back of the league leader.
It's pretty awesome how we've been clicking really well this season, and never really thought I'd be up there in the scoring like that, so it's pretty awesome.
I'm not surprised at Miles' success, and he's a guy that loves to win, and when the game gets on the line, he's the guy that steps up.
It's just as simple as just throwing it on net or being in the right places, I guess.
Now, the Cowichan Valley Capitals are well out of the BCHL playoff race and are already building for the future. Caps majority owner Stu Gordon announced that he is selling the team. The details of the deal, including the name of the buyer, are not being released until the end of the season. Gordon has guaranteed that the new owners will not be relocating the franchise after the sale is finalized. And a typical day at the office last night for Victoria Cougars captain Brody Coulter. His 3 assists in the win over the West Shore Wolves has given him a total of 104 points in 40 games. That is Coulter tied for the most points ever scored in a single season in VIJHL history. And the Cougars still have 8 games to play. Good chance he will break that record tonight against the Comox Valley Glacier Kings. Coulter's averaging 2.6 points per game. The last time he faced the Glacier Kings, he notched 2 goals and 2 assists.
2 and 2.
2 and 2, right there. You saw it. So 2 and 2. So what do you think about this G. Roy Simon business?
Well, it's kind of a shame, but you can see that he would want to go if that was what lay ahead for him in the next season.
And the Riders are a young team. They're hosting the Grey Cup, but doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be there. But they need some veteran leadership in their dressing room.
Inspiration, though, to young players, and he'll be here next month.
He will be here next month, so hopefully I'll have a chance to chat with him.
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
You bet.
All right, Mike, thank you.
You're welcome.